we already know it to be true. It seems to be clear, both from polls and from the pundits and prognosticators, that Hillary Rodham Clinton won the first presidential debate. Yes, indeed, America, it is true. While she's not the perfect candidate, she sure did open up a can of whoop, ooh, Richard, shut your mouth, on Donald J. Trump. A majority of Americans say that Hillary Clinton won Monday night's presidential debate by her performance didn't appear to have boosted her level of support among likely voters, according to Reuters' national tracking poll released this past Wednesday. The online poll, which gathered responses from 2,000 people on Tuesday, found that 56% of American adults felt that Hillary Clinton did a better job than Donald Trump in the first debate of the 3 televised debates, compared to 26% who felt Trump did better. U.S. presidential debates have historically been seen as a crucial test for candidates' poise and policies. We know Hillary Clinton has quite a bit of policy. Poise, yes. Robotic, maybe. Donald Trump, unhinged, absolutely. Policies, none. And so now we wait. We now wait. Now, here's the thing. Among those who were expected to take part in the November 8 election, 34% say they felt the debate changed their view of Clinton in a positive way, compared with 19% who said the same about Donald Trump. So here's what I think happened in the debate. It wasn't like, I think Hillary did the best that she could do, and I think that was pretty good. But I don't think she won over, this election is going to come down to suburban women, educated suburban women. I think Hillary got some of them, but what I think, and she didn't get all of them, and I think Donald Trump has a shot here, but I think what Hillary did very, very well was she solidified her support amongst Democrats. So wishy-washy Democrats, people who were unsure, unclear, uncertain, are like, okay, I know she's not the best, she's not necessarily perfect, but I'm with her. Okay, I would argue that probably 90% of Democrats, it's probably 85, probably 80, maybe 75. Now we're at close to 100% of Democrats are with Hillary Clinton going into this election. Because here's the truth. The American people rarely ever vote against somebody. They always vote for someone. So what Hillary's going to have to do in the next debate, and we're going to talk about this later in the show, but I'm just going to give you my top lines for her. I've said it before, I've said it again. Hillary has to come out with 3 things that she will do in the next 4 years as president. They have to be very crisp, clear, and concise. 3 things I'm going to do. When I become president, I'm going to do X. Like she could say, when I become president, I'm going to raise the minimum wage for working Americans. When I become president, I'm going to put a cap on the interest rate of student loans for those who have graduated college in pursuit of the American dream. The 3rd thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ensure that if you are a young family, if you are a working family, if you are a middle-class family, I'm going to cap how much you pay for childcare. If she could just say, so when I get elected, those are my 3 things. Raising the minimum wage, capping interest rates, and the things she's already said she's going to do in her policy planks. Just tease those 3 things out and be very clear about them. America can be stronger together if we do these 3 things. And that is what I'm going to focus on. Because in juxtaposition, what I will give Donald Trump is that the one policy position that you know about for Donald, say it with me, he's going to build a wall. And no matter what, he always brings it up. I'm going to build a wall. 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 So everybody believes that the dude is going to build a wall. So Hillary has to find those 3 things. The 3 things that I'm going to do. I'm going to raise the minimum wage. I'm going to cap student loan interest rates. I'm going to cap childcare costs. 1, 2, 3. Very succinct. And she's got to tease that out in the next debate. If she does not, I think it's peril. Because the American people vote, once again, vote for a person, not against a person. It's rarely. This year, in all the elections in the past 2 years, the only time somebody's voted against someone, I would argue, was in the Chicago state's attorney's race, where they voted against Juanita Alvarez. And the reason why they voted against Juanita Alvarez had less to do with the fact that, she wasn't great, but it had everything to do with the fact that Laquan McDonald case was just so ridiculous. The boy got shot 16 times by police, and then they hid the video and paid the family off. It was so crazy. The cover-up and the corruption, and on top it was police brutality with the cover-up and corruption compounded. And that's why she lost. But usually, the American voter, the American electorate, rarely ever votes against someone. They always vote for something. So that's what Hillary Clinton's got to do in the next debate.